Madhukar Tanna. I am a Chief Operating Officer for Pharmax-Pharmaceuticals in Dubai Tech-Free Zone in Dubai. Pharmaceutical manufacturing industry in UAE as well as in GCC is a very nascent industry, just coming up, kind of a sunrise industry with lots of future opportunities. At the present time, the main challenges that we face as a pharmaceutical manufacturer are maintaining our costs within the limits, as all our prices are controlled by the Ministry of Health, and at the same time we have to ensure that the highest possible quality of medicines are produced in UAE, which will meet the regulatory requirements. That's number one. Number two is identifying the right people and attracting them to the UAE to ensure that they run the pharmaceutical facilities, as there are very few trained workforce available, especially in the field of research and development, in the field of quality assurance and engineering. So these are the two most common challenges we face. So the other challenges we face is the regulatory pressure, as we have to maintain a very high level of dossier requirements, CTD submissions, which increases the cost of submissions, and the timeline it takes. The time it takes to commercialize the product is anywhere between 6 to 9 months, which is very much as per the industry standard, but at the same time one has to take those factors into account. Moving forward, future of pharmaceutical manufacturing in the region is exceptionally bright for a variety of reasons. Number one, the region is investing a lot in healthcare as general. All governments are investing significant amount of the GDP in healthcare. Number two, the quality required for GCC is unique, and it can only be catered through the GCC manufacturing facility. And number three, the GCC countries, especially UAE and Dubai, have created a fantastic infrastructure and incentives for any pharmaceutical manufacturer to set up a facility in the UAE. So moving forward, there are lots of good opportunities. Things like biosimilars and biotechnology products will also emerge in next 5 years. Vaccines and oncology products will also move in next 5 years. I think the MENA Pharmaceutical Manufacturing Congress is an appropriate platform at this point in time, when the industry is going through a massive expansion on manufacturing facility, introduction of new products and facilities, new hospitals and new healthcare requirements. This is a platform which will bring all the different kinds of functional areas such as manufacturing, quality control, research and development and healthcare providers together, and to share their experiences, to share the best practices happening around the world.